Hey, greetings everyone. Spreadheadglen coming from the basement. Glenn Calloway from the basement. As you know, I have become completely obsessed and fallen completely in love with Widespread Panic. I can't tell you how much I love this band. I'm telling you, they're going to be knocking the Grateful Dead off as my number one band. I'm just absolutely, oh man, unbelievable. I just love their stuff. I just got a package in the mail. I'm going to open this. I was just looking through everything. I wrote down their discography. I now have the first 9 studio albums out of 13, and only missing one called Free Somehow that was released in 2008. It would be the first studio album with Jimmy Herring on lead guitar. I gotta find that CD. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 live albums on top of that. I'm just constantly listening to these guys, and the stuff that's on YouTube is absolutely just priceless. Like, check out some of the live stuff on YouTube. It's absolutely beautiful. There's also a great documentary I just watched today called The Earth Shall Swallow You. Fantastic. So let's open it up and see what we got here. Okay, I found these used at a CD store in Canada. They have about, I think they have 3 or 4 locations. They're in Ontario, kind of southern Ontario area, and they'll ship, which is very cool. So the store is called The Beat Goes On. If you want to look it up, if you're looking for any CDs, they have a pretty good selection of used stuff on there. So interesting to look at. First of all, I got, where'd it go here? I got Ball. Ball came out in 2003. It is their 8th studio album and released a year after the passing of the amazing Michael Hauser, who died sadly of pancreatic cancer in 2002 and toured with the band right up until the end. He's just the most amazing guitar player, definitely in my top 10 all-time favorite guitarists now, probably in the top 3. Fantastic. But Ball has the replacement guitarist by the name of George McConnell. Now, George didn't hang around for too long. I don't think he really fit with the band that much. I'm not exactly sure how many years, how many shows he did with them, but I don't think he was the long-term fit they were looking for until they got a hold of Jimmy Herring, who's absolutely an incredible guitar player who has a great resume and played with the Allman Brothers. And anyway, there's Ball. This is the first album that did include one cover song completely. They wrote 12 songs, I believe, directly for this album, where I think in the past they would probably go in the studio and kind of mess around and come up with stuff. So this was much more structured, and I have no idea what this is going to sound like, how good it is, how bad it is. We will find out shortly. There is the CD. There is the back of the CD. Okay, next I got, where'd the other one go? Widespread Panic. This is a live album recorded on a tour with the Dirty Dozen Brass Band. It's called Another Joyous Occasion. This is a compilation of performances from a tour through the summer and fall of 1999, released in 2000. It's got a couple of really interesting covers. Again, this also has, this will have Michael Hauser on it, the original guitar player. There's some photos of John Bell there with a couple of the Dirty Dozen dudes. There we go there. So this has a couple of really interesting covers on it, which I'm anxious to hear Dr. John Rubinak's great song "Walk on Gilded Splinters," which is on the first Dr. John album, and Stevie Wonder's "Superstition." Superstition. So some very cool covers on that I'm interested in. Here is the album CD, the back cover. Of course, no, I thought I had a broken CD cover on this, but I didn't. Yeah, so I'm very excited to hear those. I'm just thrilled. If you can find any of these live albums, just look for them. I'm telling you, or listen to them. Light Fuse Getaway, which is a compilation of performances, but it is so good. This was the one that really sent me going crazy. There's an archive series up to 16 releases now, I think. They just released the 16th one this week. It's from a show in Athens, Georgia, which there was also a documentary on a show they did. They performed in the streets of Athens, Georgia, and drew 100,000 people to the show. It's an historic event in Athens, which is a big music center. And there's a documentary on it. I wish I could think of the name of the documentary. My friend Dennis, my new brother from another mother, will, in the comments, tell me what the name of that documentary is. I know he will. And anyway, the first release was a show in Carbondale. Hello, Carbondale. That's the way he announced it when he comes on stage. I love it. And this is like 3 CDs, frigging amazing stuff. And this show from Montreal, 1997, the Club Soda, 3 CDs in there. Just fantastic stuff. Michael Hauser is just such a great guitar player. Mikey, as they call him, never to be forgotten. And Jimmy Herring really is just brilliant. I know my friend Dennis, he's really a big fan of the original band with Michael. But being late to the party, I don't seem to have much of an issue with Jimmy Herring. And I just think Michael Hauser is just incredible. That's it. Tomorrow I'm going to Larry's house, and we are going to do our CD exchange. I have 5 CDs all picked out for Larry, and so stay tuned for that coming in a couple of days. And that's about it. So have a great day. Widespread Panic, the best band on the planet. Thank you.